Hello YouTube, welcome to today's YouTube video, and in today's YouTube video we are going to be talking about the best Karthus build and runes for Karthus. And as you guys can see, I've just played a Karthus jungle game and ended up winning it, and I am basically just going to be showcasing what are my runes and my build, because it is slightly different in this patch 0.10 compared to last patch, which was 12.9. It is also a lot different compared to a lot of other Karthus players' builds, and I will explain why I believe that this Karthus setup is the best for Karthus jungle, and potentially also Karthus in AD carry and mid lane role. So, to start off with the runes, we will go Inspiration primary, with First Strike as our keystone, Magical Footwear, Futures Market, Cosmic Insight, and then we'll go Domination secondary, with Arbel Collection and Ultimate Hunter. And then in our base runes, we'll go double Adaptive Force, and then we go HP, Armor, or Magic Resist, depending on the enemy team comp. Now, a lot of people ask me about what do I think about Dark Harvest, should I go Dark Harvest on Karthus, and the answer is no. And the reason why is because with First Strike, you are basically playing Karthus that will scale much faster, and you will still have roughly the same amount of damage overall in teamfights. So, I've just finished the game, and as you guys can see here, I dealt 2,960 bonus damage with First Strike. Arguably, maybe you could do a little bit more damage with Dark Harvest in some games, but the most important thing is that I gained almost 2.1k gold in a 27-minute game, meaning that I almost got a full item completed just from my keystone alone. Therefore, I was scaling a lot faster without getting any kills. On top of that, I did not have to spend 300 gold on boots because I get those for free. And on top of that, I can reach all my items a lot faster because I'm playing with Futures Market, and you can see that I used it 6 times. And we still have our ulti up a decent amount of times. So when you're playing with First Strike on Karthus, basically your ultis are not going to be used as with Dark Harvest, because with Dark Harvest, you will only use your ulti to gain kills. Whereas when you're playing First Strike Karthus, then you're actually going to be ulting to gain gold. And I will give some examples of when to press R on Karthus in my gameplay video, and I will basically be explaining why I will be ulting in the different situations in that video. So remember to like if you are excited for that. Now to the skill order. We start off with a point in Q, into point in E, into another point in Q, and then at level 4 we put our first point in W, and then we are gonna max Q, into E, into W. Then the build. Right now, because of all the bonus resistances, most of the time we will go Liandry's. There are very few exceptions where we will go Ludens, but Liandry's is a lot better most of the time now. Into Magic Pen Boots, into a Death Cap. Previously I was going for a Shadow Flame second item, but due to the fact that everyone is a bit more tanky, and basically just that the item curve that we are going for with the bonus gold, it is now, in my opinion, better to go Death Cap as a second item and then Shadow Flame third, into then a Void Staff, into then I was going a Demonic Embrace here, but you could go for Hourglass if you need defensive stats, you could go for Anti-Heal, you could go for Dark Seal into Magi's and gain the stacks. It's up to you. So, another thing is that you're still going to be going Void Staff even if the enemy team is not building any MR items, due to the fact that the base armor MR has been increased, and because this item is really gold efficient. So yeah, to just quickly give you guys some ideas of when to press ulti, it is if you know that there's not any team fight coming up. So if there's a long time before the Drake spawns and you can press R and have your R up for the next Drake, then you'll press R. Or if you know, okay, we're going to give this dragon up, then we will press R. Same thing goes for Rift Herald. If Rift Herald is not coming up anytime soon and Drake is not coming up anytime soon, then you can press R to gain gold for free. Then the second thing is that if you do want to fight on the dragon or the Rift Herald, then we actually like to start off the team fight with pressing R to basically get to the objective first, and then we want to zone off the enemy by pressing R to get them like 300, 400, 500 HP lower, gain the first strike gold, and then start the objective, rather than taking the objective first, taking the fight, dying in our passive, and then pressing ulti. Most of the time we will actually start with just pressing ulti to either zone the enemy team off or to gain gold, and that is the difference between playing First Strike Karthus and playing Dark Harvest Karthus. Now, if you do have any questions regarding the First Strike Karthus build that I have right here, then leave it in the comment section down below. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to help my channel grow. And then I'll also hope to see you guys in my next YouTube video or on my next live stream on Twitch. And then I just want to say thank you for watching and see you guys.